I'm the type of guy that doesn't really care about anything. I walk around my life pretending that it's all a dream or a video game. I can press pause whenever I want to. And this is probably one of my favorite assets of mine, because life is always moving around. It's always something different. You know, if you were to try to grasp life with your hands, from the moment you begin to reach out to the moment you actually grasp whatever it is that you think you're grasping, it's a completely different thing. It's so transient, it's always moving and morphing. And it's the same thing with myself as a human being, as a person. Whoever I was in the past, whoever I am now, and whoever I will be in the future are all completely different things. So what's the point in trying to hold on to something and understand something and put meaning to something that you don't even know what it is? So instead, I kind of just walk around my life improvising. And in a way, everybody else does this. Nobody really knows what's going on exactly. So that's the way I live my life. I walk around improvising. I've talked about this in other videos, but have you ever heard of lucid dreaming? It's basically when you're sleeping and you're dreaming and you realize that you're dreaming and you gain control of the dream. You can be anyone, you can do anything, but the key is you have to keep this belief in your head. You have to fully know that you're dreaming. Otherwise, you lose control of the dream. For example, if you're flying in the dream, you want to fly, the only way to be able to fully control your flight and fly as fast as you want is to fully and concretely know that you're dreaming. If you start to lose the belief, then you won't be able to control your flight, you won't be able to fly as fast, you'll just be flying right above the ground or something crazy like that. Now, I've done this in the past a couple times. I've been able to lucid dream, but usually what ends up happening to me is that I lose my belief, and all of a sudden, I'm this character in this story of the dream, and the dream is unfolding by itself, and I have no control and no power as to what is happening in the dream. Now, there's a different type of lucid dreaming out there, but this is more like lucid living. It's basically when you're fully awake in your life and you realize that you're dreaming. So your life is just a dream. And the more concretely you believe this fact, the more confidence you get in your life, the more risks you start to take, the more fun everything is. But the thing is, you have to concretely believe that life is just a dream, and you gain control of your environment. And every once in a while, I start believing that life is just a dream. But then I forget that life is just a dream. And I'm just a character stuck in my life. And my life story starts to unfold by itself. And I have no control and no power. And I'm always going back from lucid living to just living. And the best way to keep myself in lucid living is to read good books and watch deep movies and talk to cool people and watch a certain kind of YouTube videos like this one. And all of a sudden, I'm back to lucid living. And it almost feels like going from black and white to full color. And all of a sudden, it's like I've opened my eyes and I'm back to lucid living mode. And everything's brighter in my life and everything has a different touch to it. And this is where I want to be. Lucid living. It's like back to where I want to be. And I'm like, all right, life is just a dream.